Hello, all you gorgeous creatures. Have you guys ever had a run-in with a super nosy, invasive person, and afterwards you just kind of feel drained and a little bit confused, and maybe you are kicking yourself in the butt for answering all their nosy questions, and then you kind of also start to resent them too for being so rude in the first place and putting you in that position? Because I have recently, and I thought that I had already learned this lesson in life, and apparently the universe just wanted to come and give me a little job and remind me to always stay on my A game. So I just wanted to talk about this real quick. Nosy people suck, okay? You know, it's really just about them and not about you. They just have a very unfulfilled life and they need to fill it with drama and gossip because it's the only way that they have learned how to seek fulfillment and also attention. So it's their way of getting attention and energy. And as we know, energy is currency. Energy is the only true form of currency. It's the only thing we can never get back, our time and our energy. And I will never, ever waste my time. I guard my time like Fort fucking Knox, okay? And so when people come up and they just want to gossip and they just want to like extract information out of me, I don't do that. I don't play those reindeer games, and I keep those people at arm's length. You're not invited to my inner circle, and that's that. So recently, I had to confront a bitch and put them in their place and show some teeth. And not everybody enjoys going there. I certainly don't. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a very nice person. I mind my own business. I just want to live a peaceful life. I want to pursue my dreams with my friends and family and loved ones. It's that simple. And sometimes these vampires, these like energy spiders, like they just want to come and like extract all the goodness from you, and it's for many reasons. Jealousy, you know, whatever, what have you, unfulfillment in their own lives, whatever. I don't give a shit. Not my problem. It's not my problem. I'm not here to entertain you, except for when I am performing, and I get paid to do that. So guess what? Like, I'm not a fucking tabloid magazine. It's none of your business. If I want you to know something about my life, I will call you on the phone, ring, 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 and I will say, hello, I have something to tell you. But if I don't do that, then fuck off. Like, I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you an explanation for my life. I don't owe you anything. And so if you guys have experienced this, I just want to give you a couple of quick thoughts that I had after my run-in with these energy spiders. Blah. And you know, for me, my experience this past weekend, actually, it was a really nosy neighbor who had just been like irking and digging and just would not let up. And finally, I'm a very nice person, but at some point, I'm not afraid of confrontation. I just don't want to scare the shit out of you, because I can be downright terrifying when I'm angry, and I don't want to go there because I'm not an angry person. So, but I will defend myself. So it's like, just please don't put me in that position. And they did, and then they experienced, you know, a caged animal, a cornered animal, and I had to show some teeth and let them know who they were dealing with, and I guarantee they'll never do that again. So like from the first day I moved into my condo association, there's always like one person, you know, just a very nosy, bitchy, gay neighbor, and nothing better to do, you know, drinks all day, and just literally relentlessly pursued personal information about my life. And the first day I got here, they proceeded to gossip about every single person here, like, he's crazy, he has too many boy problems, she's crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, obviously this person's just a gossip whore, and I have no need for that in my life, so I just keep to myself. But then it was like incessant. It was like knock knock every day, more invasiveness, just dropping by. Literally walked into my fucking house, okay? Like my cousin and my brother were down here visiting and literally just walked into my house. And I had to like restrain myself from not actually like clawing eyeballs out and eating them. So I didn't do that. I did the polite thing and the adult thing and just corrected the situation and asked for it to not happen again. And then just recently, yet another situation came up once again. So I literally had to bring out the full fury, fiery dragon that lives inside of me and level this person. I mean, I decimated them, rightfully so. And they'll never do it again. And they were literally shaking and apologized up and down. And like, I forgive you, that's fine. But what I can't stand is the fact that people bring it to that boiling point in the first place. I'm just nice. I just want to live a peaceful life. I just want tranquility. And, you know, these energy spiders, they just come and they just keep constantly like trying to nag at you. Like, I don't give my energy away. That is sacred to me. And my friendship is something that is very worthy. I'm a very worthy human being to have in your life. And not everybody deserves my energy and my friendship. So when I give myself to people, like, I'm made for life. My friends and my family, my loved ones, they're in my life forever. Like, I'm a ride or die kind of person. I'm not a shallow person. I don't have the time or energy to say or do anything phony. Now, these bitches don't know who they're dealing with. They obviously don't know that I'm psychic and I have like wicked intuition. And it's only literally getting stronger by the day. Some crazy stuff's been going on for the past like 6 months, which is awesome and amazing, and I'm so grateful. But literally, like, I feel your energy. I can feel when people are being dishonest. I feel it, I see it, I smell it sometimes, I can taste it. Like, every part of my body, I get like pew, 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 red flags firing off on all levels when somebody is being dishonest with me. So I have a really strong connection with myself, with my higher self, and with my higher power. Like, not only that, I'm the day of the observer. You ain't getting shit past me, okay? I might overlook it if I deem you unworthy of addressing it. But I saw it. I saw that. I heard everything you said. So I just wanted to give you guys a couple of examples of things that I could have done this weekend. I had a couple of people confront me. I had another lady just who always asks me, again, like penetrating questions that I don't want to answer. And I've had this happen so many times. I don't know. I feel like I'm prepared for it, but it's almost like when I'm in my home or certain situations, my guard's down. And so I wanted to talk about ways we can all like better arm ourselves for when this happens, because inevitably it's gonna happen again. And I wanna be better prepared for it so I don't have to decimate someone's life. I can just very simply and politely turn it back on them. And one of the best ways to do that is to reverse the question. So, Adrienne, why did you do this? That's how they always sound, of course. So instead of me getting all, emotional, getting my panties in a twist and, like throat grab, nose break, I can just simply say, well, what makes you ask that question? And literally hold the space. And these people are cowards, so they will always start to like wriggle and writhe in the hot seat. So turn the spotlight back on them. Somebody asks you about your salary or your love life or who you voted for or, whatever, like what religion you are. And if you, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's what kind of toilet paper you buy. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to. So literally the best way to do this, one of the best ways, is to just turn the question around on them and let them feel the discomfort. Let them sit in the awkward silence. And then of course you get your your like blithering goofball types who truly just love to talk about themselves. So still, hooray, better, good for them. Like, let them run off on a tangent and give them, you know, that space to do that. And that will help you avoid oversharing out of your discomfort. I used to have a hairdresser who used to do that to me. Every time I would go in, I would leave feeling so like disoriented and so depleted, and like she would just ask me the most ridiculous stuff, and I ended up like just vomiting out all this personal stuff I didn't want to talk about. And same thing, I got to the point where like I couldn't even go anymore. I literally just had to cut them out of my life. Like, I don't play that shit. I'm not a gossip person. Gossip is black magic. Words have power, and when you are using your words to hurt people and doing a disservice to people, you are literally putting bad energy into their life. And there's a reason that we learn how to spelling. It's literally, you are casting with your word. Words have power. Abracadabra is Aramaic for as I speak, I create. So literally everything you say, you are creating, you are manifesting in a prophetic way. You are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy, which is why I'm so careful with my words. I do not gossip, and I don't hang out with people who gossip. Beyond that, it's just low-level drama bullshit that I don't need. Like, go buy a fucking magazine. Go buy a tabloid magazine. Like, be gone. How else can we avoid oversharing with the ding-dongs and the nosy little cretins who creep and crawl into our life? Sometimes no is a full sentence. So if somebody asks you a question, you can just say no also. Or that doesn't work for me. And if that doesn't work, think about cutting this person out of your life. A lot of times this is easy. You know, I love cutting people out of my life who are no longer worthy, who have proven themselves unworthy of being in my life. I literally will drop bitches like a bad habit and not think twice. I've gotten quite good at it, and it's almost like a game to me. Like, oh, thanks for rearing your ugly head. Bye, we're done. And I don't allow those people space. You are not invited to the party. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Bye-bye. So you have all the power. I am not one to beat around the bush. I never have been. I don't mince words about how I feel. So if somebody is getting under my skin, or if somebody I feel is being too invasive, I will not hesitate to confront them. And it's okay to confront people, especially if they are overstepping their boundaries. Try to do it in a nice way with grace and tact, because sometimes people don't know that they're being rude and they might be being innocent about it. But listen to your gut, okay? Your gut doesn't lie to you. Your gut does not lie to you. So if you get the feeling that somebody is kind of being a snake in the grass, guess what? Sorry, but they are. Your gut does not lie to you. And the more in tune you become with your gut instincts, the quicker you will be able to sniff out these rats in your life. For whatever reason, so these people tend to be like bully personalities, and let's just be clear, all bullies are cowards. I am always a nice person, but sometimes you just have to show people that you are not afraid to be the dominant badass that you are. And I'm an alpha, but sometimes people mistake me for something else. People sometimes mistake my kindness for weakness, because I'm very happy. I wake up really happy all the time. I'm a very, very happy person. But that doesn't mean that I won't like bring the fury of hell upon your life if you cross me. And I'm not afraid to either. I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings and give you back the pain that you're trying to inflict on me. So, like, excuse me. I think about like the alpha dominance of almost like when you get I have friends who have had like German Shepherds and Huskies. And when you have these wild, crazy dogs, first thing you do is literally like slam them on the ground, just hold them down, not in an abusive way, but you literally have to hold them down and establish dominance. Like, no, I am the fucking alpha here, never fuck with me again. And I feel like sometimes people force me to do that. Like, people force you to become a person you don't want to be. When you just want peace and they want war, sometimes you just have to give them a little taste, and that's all it takes. And then they don't fuck with you anymore. Like, I always listen to what people say, but I watch what they do. I pay attention to people's actions, and that will tell you so much more about them than what they say, because people will try to bullshit you. And people can BS all they want, but you can't bullshit God. And God, as far as I'm concerned, is just another form of energy, and energy doesn't lie. So listen to what people say, but watch what they do. It's even more important. And when you get that gut feeling that somebody does not have your highest good at heart, guess what? They don't. So listen to it. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, after this weekend, I guarantee you, I will be treated like a goddess around here. And I already have been. I've been noticing that people just have respect, because when you show people your power, they will respect you. And don't mistake this for walking around being a jerk, okay? Like, one of my things in life, like, I will always take care of the underdog. I will always protect people that are weaker than me. I will always protect people who need my help. But at the same time, when I see a bully, or when I see somebody who is a beta, because all bullies are truly betas, they're just scared inside. When I see somebody that needs to be put in their place and they're overstepping their boundaries with me, like, I will not hesitate to do that and put them in their place. And then once you do, it's typically smooth sailing after that. So don't be afraid to assert a little power. Don't be afraid to show some teeth. Try to do it with grace and with tact and with love if you can. But not at your expense, okay? Nosy people, why can't they just leave us alone? Like, I moved from a small town in Wisconsin and to South Florida over a year ago, and I literally still have some people in my town calling my friends, calling my ex-boyfriends, who is one of my best friends in the whole world, of over like 12 years, literally calling, emailing people, asking them questions about my life, asking them questions about my love life. Like, what is Adrienne doing? What is she doing down there? Like, why don't you just call me? And also, don't you think that they're going to report that to me and tell me? It just makes you look petty and, quite frankly, pathetic. So, you know, my main thing is, like, you don't owe anybody anything. Like, I don't owe you an explanation about my life. And if you were in my inner circle, you would already know. Or just watch my YouTube videos. I pretty much tell everything on here anyway. But my point is, guys, don't let people make you feel small, okay? Because that hurts. And don't think that you are being a bad person for standing up for yourself. I promise you that people will respect you more when you set firm boundaries and you're like, here's my line in the sand, do not cross it or we will have a problem. I promise you, people will respect you for it. That is how I command respect everywhere I go. It's pretty rare, for the most part, that people don't respect me. However, it is always when I'm just really nice and agreeable. And I'm usually just nice anyway, and I'm only agreeable when I want to get away from whoever I'm talking to. Just, yep, okay, all right, great, see you later. And then I kind of just like shimmy away. But yeah, don't be afraid, don't back down. You can do it with love. You can do it when you're coming from a place of well-meaning and integrity for yourself. So that is all for today. Nosy people, I know them. I know you know them. Let's just like eradicate this issue, right? I think it has mostly happened to me when I was younger, and it's not really that much of a problem anymore now that I am able to fully wield my personal power and just unapologetically being myself. And once you learn how to fully command that and play with it and assert it when necessary, your life will change. Doors will open for you. The universe will start matching your vibration. It's going to start bringing you experiences that you have said, you know what, that, I don't want any more of that. So I'm saying no, closing the door to it. And then the universe goes, oh, okay. Well, what about this? And then they start bringing you more experiences with people and situations that are in highest alignment with who you truly are. So hopefully this helps you guys. And I know that I am going to be more on alert when people try to start like throwing their bile at me, and I'm not going to allow that in my life because I deserve better. I am a good person. I have integrity. I treat people with respect and honor, and I deserve the same. So sometimes you've got to show some teeth and let people know who they're dealing with. Hopefully this helped you guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys have any experiences and can relate to what I just went through, go ahead and leave them for me in the comments. And if you guys have any suggestions for videos you want me to do, leave those in the comments as well. And we will talk soon, and cheers. I love you guys, and have a great night.